You cannot make the book as the authority. This is the book says, forget that book. That is why nobody imposes a book on you, a teaching on you, a tradition on you. It is your choice. You listen and you decide for yourself. If it doesn't appeal to your intellect, if it doesn't answer your questions, you dump it. That is why three things are taken into account. Shruti, what are the two? Yukti, Anubhav. Shruti, Yukti, Anubhav. Three things. Just because scripture declares it, I don't have to swallow it. Yukti, logically, it must be convincing. Ultimately, Anubhav, it must fit into your experience of life. When somebody says, you are the happiness, he analyzes very clearly and shows you how in the moments of happiness you are with yourself and not with the object. So when thus very beautiful presented, the book is not the authority. In the matters of truth, you are the authority. Just like, if I ask you, is there a solar system? Let me refer to cosmology. Huh? Do you have a pancreas? Can I read the physiology book? Because of the book you have a pancreas, or because you have pancreas the book talks about it? Do I have a heart because the book talks about it, or because I have the heart therefore the book talks about it? The book is not authority, so you can dump the book. No person is authority. Australia as a continent is existing not because I say so, because it is existing, therefore I talk about it. No, geography teacher says, therefore continent is existing. Geography teacher is dead, there is no continent. Like the stupid man in the village. You have to fight with everybody. He was thinking, when his cock crows, then only sun rises. You know the chicken? When the chicken is crowing? So he was very proud that only when my chicken is here and it starts cuckoo, whatever, then only the sun is rising. One day he had a fight with the villagers. So he said, all right, I'm going to teach these fellows a lesson. I'll take my chicken and go. And he took the chicken and went back to another village. And there the chicken crowed. And of course the sun rises. Then he said, now good. Now these village people will know what it means. Nobody ever returned to call him. He didn't understand. This fellow thinks because of his chicken the sun is rising, right? So because the geography teacher, the continent is existing, right? Like some people say, no, this truth also. Because of this man, he produced the truth, he showed the truth. Forget it. No man is authority. No book is authority. In the existence of anything is authority. That there is a flower, that this hibiscus existing, not because of the botany book. Because the flower is existing, book talks about it. In the existence of this flower itself is the pramana. This by itself is self-evident. This is existing. And the existence of this, you don't need a book or a person. A person writes about it, and what is written about it is a book. But the object is independent of the person or the book. Same thing also the truth about yourself. You are who you are not because the Guru says so. You are who you are not because the book says so. Because you are who you are, therefore the teacher says so. But at this moment, I don't have the dimension in myself. That is why, do you need a teacher to come and say? Do you need a Guru to come and say? Do you need a book to come and say? Do you need a scripture to come and tell you, you are limited, you are useless, you are a rogue, you are a rascal? You know it. The teaching comes only when you think you are limited and somebody says you are limitless. Don't say, I don't believe it. You better believe it. Why? Should you believe it or should you say? Just think of, you think you are a rogue, you are stupid, you are dying, and somebody says, no, you are deathless. Should you beg for an understanding or should you dismiss it? If you dismiss it, who loses? You lose it. You should beg, really, I am happiness. Come on, how? Until the person proves it. Are you getting that? Not because I say so, therefore you are. Don't give me that nonsense. Please. So the book, whether somebody existed or not, whether the Yama was there or not, Whether Nachiketas went to his house, that is why Shankara beautifulized, first line. This Katha Upakhyana Vidya Stuti Artham. Vidya Stuti Artham. In order to praise this knowledge, that nothing less than a personality called Mr. Death, the Lord of Death himself is giving. After death what happens? Who knows better? Departmental chief, the God of death. So if he is the number one, so he shall tell you what happens after it. Stuti Artham. Ultimately what it talks about is about yourself. So the book, understand, take it, give that much importance as much as it deserves. Nothing more than that. No obsession with the books, no obsession with the language, no obsession with the words, no obsession with the guru, no obsession with the gods, no obsession of any kind. You are yourself. And everybody the same thing. And you don't have to be proud that I am the truth. You think anybody else is less than that or what? You are the only truth? What nonsense. If you are the only truth, there is no truth. Truth means it should be everything. Nothing other than it. Nobody can stand apart. That is the truth. And my truth is better than your truth. Keep it for yourself. There is no such stuff. Everybody is same. Okay, so now, that is the beginning now. Now he is now, Yamaraj goes to Nachiketas and tells him, Tisro ratriyat avatsi gruhe me gruhe, in my house, Tisro ratri avatsi. You stayed here, waited for me for 3 nights without taking anything. Anasnan, without taking any food. You stayed here and you are Atithi Brahman Namasya. You are the, the ultimate truth. God himself is coming as the guest. That is why in our tradition they say very nicely. In Hindi there is a nice verse, Na jaane kis roop se Narayan mil jaye. Sabse miliye bhai. He says that first line is that something, whoever comes, may you welcome them, may you respect them, may you entertain them. Why? Na jaane kisi roop mein Narayan mil jaye. You don't know in what form God himself is coming. So atithir namasya. So when somebody suddenly comes in, it is namasya. Of course, times have changed. The terrorist coming in the outfit of a military personnel. The thief comes in the dress of a policeman. Now, atithir namasya. If you have to respect that fellow, what will happen? The fellow comes in, loots you and goes. So things have changed. So the principles, these things doesn't work anymore. But what do you do? But the fact is, when somebody comes like that, that was the tradition. I respect you.